A very good evening, everyone watching us from the Netherlands and from Belgium or somewhere else in the world. We are ready again for our short talk show today at RoboCup, and we are positioned today at the at-home league. So behind me you can see the complete team of the at-home league, and we have Amigo, the at-home robot from Tech United, already there. We've built a small studio here because organization took down our other studio in the corner of the hall. And I am joined by two guests today. We have Elizabeth. I'm gonna ask her all about the Junior League. Welcome, Elizabeth.
Hi, welcome. Thank you.
And then we have Ramon from the
At-home league.
Yes, from the at-home league. That is right. And we've just seen a very happy team here in the at-home league.
Yeah, I didn't fully see the challenge myself, but Rokus was jumping 2 feet in the air, so they did something right.
and what challenge was just finished here?
The double EGPSR. It's endurance general purpose service robot. So you have to do all kinds of tasks, but then in a very long time frame, 15 minutes, you have to do tasks basically.
Well, great. So we're going to talk about the Junior League, about the mid-size league, and about the at-home league. But first, we have some images for you. This was today at RoboCup, some nice clips of what happened here the past 24 hours. So welcome again, Elizabeth and Ramon. Let's start with the Junior League. There's several leagues here, so we have rescue, we have football, we have at home, but there's also a Junior League for, I think, teenagers between 12 and 18 years old. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
And they compete in three different competitions.
Yes, so in RoboCup Junior you have your Rescue League, and then you have your Soccer League, and then we also have the On-Stage League. So that's essentially where they're given a whole bunch of different parameters about using as many sensors as possible, and then they can do whatever they want. And there's a preliminary league and then also an advanced league. It allows them to get as creative as possible. So this year we've seen some crazy robots bigger than you and I, built by 12-year-olds, which have incredible capabilities of tracking with at least 10 to 15 sensors at a time. So on stage is pretty creative, and they have to do it to music, to a technical demonstration, and then once they've done all of their performances, they also have to do something called Super Team, which is where they have to essentially rebuild everything that they do once they're given a task. And each team is paired with 2 other teams that speak a completely different language. They have to essentially take all of their robots apart and then reprogram and do everything so that they can complete a task and a brand new performance with their teams the very next day. So on stage is pretty crazy. We also have the Soccer League as well, which is a little bit smaller than what you might see in RoboCup Federation. So all of the soccer robots essentially are playing the same game, but in miniature, with technical parameters on exactly what can go on each robot. And the max age with that one is 18. And then we also have the Rescue League, which is very similar to the university, I guess, level Rescue League. But instead of being on such a massive scale, it's a little bit more simplified. And then they'll have different changing courses every day and much, much smaller, again, with technical parameters.
But so the on-stage league, you could say they just get 6 minutes on stage, and the stage is theirs, and it's an interaction between the kids and the robots. And so you're one of the judges.
Yeah.
What are you looking at when you look at all these performances?
Yeah, so when we look at the performances, we strictly judge based on essentially how they interact with each robot, how they're going to be able to have completely autonomous productions with each robot interacting with each other, interacting with humans, interacting with the music, interacting with the audience. We also judge on how big and I guess creative they can get with their performance. So you'll be scored a lot better if you have a more complicated robot, which you'll have to really design with different sort of materials. So there is no limit to on stage. So each year it keeps getting bigger and crazier, and each year it's just exponentially better as well.
What's one of the most interesting things you saw this year?
Yeah, look, this year I have seen a kiss sensor with a robot from the Japan team, which is all about remote therapy, that when the human goes up to kiss it, it's not done with a camera at all, not like a Pixie cam, but with like infrared and a couple other sensors that they've integrated and then built themselves. And the girl will go up to the robot, kiss it, the robot blushes, giggles a little bit, and then quickly backs away, like flailing its arms, which is really cute. We've also seen a whole bunch of crazy robots that are utilizing compass sensors in infrared, just like in soccer as well. But then they're using these sensors in a completely innovative way, being able to really coordinate everything on a stage and also have it tied into the music at the same time.
Amazing. But you're very experienced because you were a participant yourself.
I was, yeah. So I won 3 world championships myself with
Congratulations.
On stage. Thank you. And for the past few years, I have been involved with judging at a local, national, and then international level.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of performances did you do when you were a participant? What was your style?
Our style, it was as many robots as we could possibly have.
Okay.
So you are only allowed 5 team members on stage. Back then, we didn't have a limit because I think we maybe maxed it out. So we had 11 team members, and we would have maybe 23 robots all on stage at the same time. And we would essentially have to fit it in this very small area. I think it's 3 by 4 meters, and try and make everything work together completely seamlessly, a bit like an autonomous puppet show. But our style really was looking exactly at the score sheet and making sure that we ticked off every single score, so that we would always get a perfect score, and then we would base our creativity off of that.
Super.
Yeah.
And so tomorrow is or even tonight already is the time for the super teams?
Yeah, so they're preparing their super teams right now. So we've just given them the challenge yesterday morning and the rules, and then they'll be working together overnight and then performing them tomorrow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, and what are the rules? So now they are split up. They end up with kids from all over the world that they've never seen, that they probably don't even share a language with, and they get one assignment. What do they have to do?
So this year, because we have an art theme and on stage, essentially what they have to do is, as a team, they have to get 1 robot from each team and rebuild it so that it can essentially create an art piece. We've left it really open, so they're given a size that they have to make the art piece in, but we're expecting to see some sculptures, some collages, a lot of painting with robots. And then at the same time, the teams themselves also have to prepare a piece of art and then present it back to the entire audience about how they had to work together, the challenges they had, and then explain exactly what their robots are doing and how the different sensors are being used to create this new piece of art.
What time will it be shown on the stage?
Oh, I think it's going to be shown at 10 a.m. tomorrow, but check back with us because our schedule is rapidly changing at the moment.
Like everything here at RoboCup, even our broadcasts. Thank you very much.
Thank you for
very
having
much,
me.
Elizabeth, for this explanation. And then we have Ramon with us from the At Home League. You had a very busy day.
Yeah, this was a very busy day. We had, I think, the restaurant challenge, the EGPSR challenge, which finished just a few minutes ago, and then I think we have also the dishwasher challenge.
The dishwasher challenge. Can Amigo wash the dishes?
He can put stuff in the dishwasher, which is
I
next
want
to
it.
the best thing.
Yeah, absolutely, like the Spot Mini. Like the Spot Mini. I think we have a small clip ready about the At Home League, so I'm just gonna look over to Guy and see if he has a clip of the restaurant challenge. Oh yes, the restaurant challenge where the robot has to serve serve somebody who is in the restaurant.
Yeah, so that was this morning. The goal is just like in a real restaurant, people are waving, and the robot has to detect people that require attention and then drive towards them. Yeah. And yeah, they ask for some food. Robot drives back to the barman and gets the food, drives back to the customer, and that repeats. And I think you can, if you do that twice perfect, then you get the most points.
Great, we've got some images. They are running right now. So it just picked up a penguin. Somebody ordered penguin meat. And there it is driving up to the customer. So where are you now in the rankings?
I think the last score sheet we were 4th, but the scores for today will make a big part of what's going to happen, because the first 4 were very close. It was so anything could happen today.
And what is planned tomorrow for At Home?
Tomorrow will be the finals. I think the first 2 go to the real final, and then the 3rd and 4th as semi-finals.
Okay, so you will be competing tomorrow.
Yeah. In
one way or another. What are the finals like? Is it like an open assignment? Can you just show off your skills?
Yeah. So the final challenge is a little bit like the open challenge, where you can show anything. But in the open challenge, there is the jury from the TC, which knows how robots work, and in the finals, it's an external jury. So they sometimes they work in all kinds of places and they don't really know what to expect. But
noobs.
They can be impressed somehow.
You have
in
to
different ways.
You have to impress the noobs. That's the finals. At
but it also has to be like technical. But it's. We actually, the hardest part is for us to imagine what they would like.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, very interesting, and I'm sure we will keep an eye on At Home tomorrow, and show everything you've done, hopefully in the finals, in Today at RoboCup, our episode that we're going to air tomorrow. And then now we are also going to talk about the Mid-Size League. The Mid-Size League, yesterday evening they had a technical challenge. The technical challenge is where you don't play a football game, but you just show some extra skills that you would like to have in later years in the football game. And they just had some obstacles placed on the field. They could use the obstacles and show what they could do. And I think we have a small clip about the technical challenge, about what Tech United did there. Or not, I don't know. We're gonna see. No, Guy doesn't have a clip, apparently, but I can tell you what they did. So they had some obstacles on the field and they had to maneuver between them, show some extra passing game. Some new techniques were shown there, and Tech United won. We have won the technical challenge. There was a lot of happiness, and now of course we're still hoping for that world title, because today is the last round of round robin, where every team plays every. So here we see the team, and these are the judges from China. This was Kambada, also from the technical challenge, and Fei, who is the organizer of the Mid-Size League. This is also a Dutch team, the ASML Falcons. And there you can see robot number 3 showing his skills on the field. So that was the winning technical challenge from Tech United, and now we are focused again today on the football games. It's the last day of the round robin, so every team is playing every team, and tomorrow we have the semi-finals and the finals. We already saw a very beautiful game today. It was Tech United against Cambada from Portugal, which is the expected final, I must say. But the Chinese team Water is getting better and better every day, so they might just muscle themselves into the finals. Tech United hopes to be first in the league this evening, because then they will play the easiest semi-final and be almost certain to have that final. The final will be played tomorrow at 8:30 in the Netherlands. Put on your television because it's gonna be great. And we have a small competition for you. We have a small Toto game for the viewers at home. So you can try to guess who will be in the final, and you can try to guess the score. And the person who will be closest to the truth will win this prize. Well, not this one, this is mine now, I'm not giving it away, but you will win this, the nice small wooden shoes of Team Tech United, one a RoboCup t-shirt, and this coffee cup, also a RoboCup branded coffee cup. So this is for the best prediction. I think you can just go to our website. Oh yes! There's another another thing has just been added to this already amazing package, and it is a pack of Pringles, not just a pack of Pringles, but a pack of Pringles that our household robot Amigo picked up during the Open Challenge and brought to one of the jury members. So you could say a historical pack of Pringles will be added to this prize. So if you want to participate, you can simply go to the website and fill in the Toto form, try to predict who will be in the final and what the score will be. Semi-finals will be at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and at 4:30, and the final, hopefully with Tech United, will be at 8:30. Good. And then I think we also made a small video today of one of our star players. It is robot number 3, Van der Tandwiel. And we have a small clip just highlighting the amazing skills of Van der Tandwiel. And so now we reach the end of this episode of Today at RoboCup. So most important, tomorrow's semi-finals and finals. Watch it. It's gonna be the best game of the tournament. Tell all your friends. Just forget about those meat humans playing football in Russia. It's completely uninteresting. Watch the RoboCup final, and hopefully we have Holland as the new world champion. Thank you very much, Ramon, for being here, and
thanks.
all the best with the at-home league. And thank you very much, Elizabeth, for explaining the junior league to us. And I'm hoping that we're going to see a very spectacular super team performance tomorrow.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.